Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, even shopping malls, public places, schools, and offices have made it mandatory for people to wear a mask. Even though it may protect people from COVID-19, wearing one mask for long hours can wreak havoc to one's skin, such as pressure marks, allergies, rashes, breakouts, fungal infections, and sagging of skin around the mouth. We invented Bouclier to address the issue of maskne, also known as acne.
Bouclier is a French word which means shield. We chose this word as the name of our product to illustrate the purpose of face masks as our shield from contracting infectious diseases.
From there, we brainstormed and researched this issue, which led to several other issues, and eventually we came up with the idea to enhance comfort and protection afforded by existing mask models by using microencapsulation technology to develop an antimicrobial mask together with a few other properties.
There are three main problems we are trying to tackle through Bouclier. Firstly, the occurrence of mask-induced acne flare or maskne. Secondly, domestic pollution due to single-use face masks. And thirdly, the loose design of ordinary face masks.
All the materials and apparatus were prepared. The first step is to infuse aloe vera into the microfiber fabric through microencapsulation technology, but due to our limitation, we use an aloe vera extract to coat the microfiber fabric itself. Secondly, measurements of the fabric were made. Thirdly, all the pieces of fabric were sewn together to form a mask. Lastly, the metal nose strip was sewn onto the mask.
Now, we will compare Bouclier to ordinary face masks. Firstly, in terms of occurrence of mask-induced acne flare or maskne. Ordinary face masks are usually made out of synthetic fabric like polyester, which are harsh on skin as it does not absorb sweat or sebum and is rough. On the other hand, Bouclier uses fabric which contain regeneration, hydration, and healing of skin qualities of aloe vera extract due to its microencapsulation technology. It is also antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and water and oil absorbent, and is also soft on skin. Next, in terms of domestic pollution, ordinary face masks are usually made out of polycarbonate, polyethylene, and polyester, which are plastic-based and have long lifespan of approximately 450 years after it is discarded, and it will never fully degrade. Due to its single-use properties, ordinary face masks encourage larger littering problems. Meanwhile, Bouclier is eco-friendly triple-layer mask and is washable, reusable, and can be used up to 30 to 40 times by hand washing it in cool water and laid out to dry between uses. And lastly, structure and design. Ordinary face mask usually does not fit one face properly. It will be either too loose or too tight, making one uncomfortable or permit viruses and bacteria to infiltrate through it. Not only that, it is also made out of fabric that is loosely woven and knitted, which makes it hard to breathe in. On the other hand, Bouclier is adequate in size. It is also a good fit as it is stretchable. Not only that, it has three layers of mask, which is the non-woven polypropylene, HEPA filter, and aloe vera microfiber, which provide good filtration and also good breathability when sewn together. Not only that, it provides with good fit ear loops to hold the mask in place comfortably. Now we will look at the Bouclier's design and its composition. So firstly, Bouclier are made out of 3-ply protection. The first layer non-woven polypropylene, second layer HEPA filter, and third layer aloe vera microfiber. So what are the functions of the layers? Firstly, the first layer, which is the non-woven polypropylene, is waterproof, which prevents fluid carrier to penetrate and does not wet, hence preventing microbial growth on its surface. The second layer, the HEPA filter, prevents viruses or tiny virus-laden droplets from penetrating from either direction. And lastly, the aloe vera microfiber has antimicrobial coating due to microencapsulation technology, which is the method of adding aloe vera into the fabric by embedding it into airtight and waterproof microcapsules. These shells are able to protect its content from evaporation and contamination until it is released and became part of the mask. When the aloe vera microfiber comes in contact with the face, the microcapsule will gradually release aloe vera in a controlled way. So the function of the third layer is to absorb fluids from the wearer and to apply aloe vera treatment to provide the fabric with regeneration, hydration and healing of the skin and preventing maskne. So the conclusion is the 3 layers of Bouclier are expected to effectively protect both the users and the surrounding people by restricting the transmission of small particles and pathogens from both directions, and to apply aloe vera treatment by providing with regeneration, hydration and healing of skin qualities of this plant extract due to microencapsulation technology.
Moisture content test. The aloe vera microfiber fabric was weighed on a balance, placed in an oven and heated until it reached equilibrium or constant temperature. The weight loss is the moisture content of the fabric. Second test, filtration power test. The HEPA filter was tested by pouring fine dust, which is talcum powder, onto the material. The inability of the talcum powder to pass through the HEPA filter proved that the HEPA filter can filter small particles. Third test, waterproofness test. The non-woven polypropylene was tested by dropping water droplets onto the fabric. Water droplets were used as a testing substance because water droplets in the air act as the transmission medium of harmful viruses and foreign particles. The inability of the water droplets to pass through or wet the fabric proved that non-woven polypropylene is waterproof. This material is able to protect users from viruses that are spread through airborne. Fourth test, breathability test. All 3 fabrics, which are aloe vera microfiber, HEPA filter and non-woven polypropylene, were tested by placing the fabrics in between an empty beaker and a beaker containing hot water. The ability of the water vapors to pass through these layers prove that these fabrics are easy to breathe and suitable to be made into masks. Fifth test, oil and water absorbent test. The aloe vera microfiber fabric was tested by dropping few oil droplets and water droplets onto the material, which was on top of the paper. The paper was still dry, hence proving that aloe vera microfiber fabric is oil and water absorbent. This material can provide comfort and acne protection to users through the absorption of sebum and sweat. It is proven that Bouclier is able to do the following functions. First, can provide its users with long-lasting moisturization, hence controlling the production of sebum on their skin surface. Second, have adequate filtration to prevent the transfer of harmful viruses and foreign particles while breathing. Third is breathable, as it allows easy respiration by layering 3 breathable fabrics, which are aloe vera microfiber, HEPA filter and non-woven polypropylene. Lastly, can provide its users with protection against microbes by treating the microfiber fabric with aloe vera gel to develop an antimicrobial coating on its surface.
We have been working hard to address the issue of maskne and domestic pollution, as well as to enhance the protection afforded by existing mask models. These efforts include sourcing and engineering alternative materials with sufficient filtering capacity, engineering the design of masks for better protection, breathability and user comfort, also developing and engineering multifunctional masks and materials with hydrophobic, antimicrobial, self-disinfecting and even inflammatory properties. Bouclier was designed with these aims to be achieved. We are aiming this product to be consumed by users who find ordinary mask is inconvenient or get maskne frequently, and people who are aware of environmental issues caused by single mask use. Bouclier have many advantages and benefits to be gained by its users, hence its performance can be a benchmark to other models of masks. Bouclier is made under close observation and research, but it still needs to have further researchers to enable it to function well in society.